Hello everyone.
Hi.
Hi Arundhati. How are you?
Hello. I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good as well. Let's wait for people to join in.
Yeah.
So people who are already watching and who will be watching later, please subscribe to our channel. Please keep liking our videos so that if you subscribe, you will get all the notifications. We come live on every Friday with interesting people like Arundhati today. And we also post very useful content every day, so that helps you improve your language. Please like and subscribe all our videos. It's going to help you a lot. Also, you can share our videos. You can share this particular video as well with your friends so that they can get to know something really interesting about idioms today, as this is our part 3. For first and second part, you can go back to our channel and watch the first and second part. And this is going to be an interesting one as well, because today we'll be talking about how idioms came into being, simply, and why we use it, and just how funny these idioms are, because they mean something else, but we are saying something else, so it's quite funny.
Yeah, I really find idioms really interesting because they're the actual meaning of the words. They're just totally different from the individual meanings of the words in that idiom.
That's actually the funny part about it. So that's what we are discussing today as well. And till then, let's see people. There is Abhishek Sharma saying, "Hey, hello Abhishek, very good to see you today. Please share this video with your friends so that they can come and join this live as well. And they can see what's happening today." All right. Till then, Arundhati, tell me, how has your English learning journey been? How did you become so fluent, this fluent speaker you are? How did you become?
I feel like my English journey it started uh, near about 2 years ago, and at that time I was not so fluent in English. And I've always wanted to learn English, and I've always wanted to become fluent in English. And but that time I didn't have any companion to speak English with, so I used to just talk to myself, talk on some small topics, and I sometimes used to take help of my mom as well sometimes, and that's how I try to improve myself, my fluency and vocabulary. And I also came across the platform of Clappingo, and with the help of the tutors and all those sessions, it helped me a lot because I used to talk on the topics that were there in the session, and the tutors they used to correct me whenever I used to make some mistakes. So in that way I improved my mistakes and also gained some confidence and became fluent in English.
That's great to know. That's a really good thing that you started to improve yourself, because many of us don't even realize till a particular age when we need it. Most of us, including me, I only knew that I need to be fluent in this language when I was done with my school. That okay, we
Oh,
need this language, yes. So I was an okay speaker, but then I then knew that I need to become fluent as well, and then I put in all the efforts possible. So it's really amazing that you started at this very young age. And as it said that there's no age to learning, but why not start early, right? So it's very
yeah.
good to see you and see your journey as well. And there are a few more people in the comments, and they're saying hello. Subika Agarwal says hello. Hi, Subika. And Raju says good evening. He's saying the. Do you know him? By the way, yes,
No.
okay. Hi, Raju. And Mahesh says hi. Hello, Mahesh. Very good to see you all. So please put in some comments from your side about what do you know about idioms, and tell us something that we don't know, probably anything that you know about idioms and you find interesting. And Bhavya Ranjana says, hello, good evening, both of you. Good evening, Bhavya. Very good to see you and welcome you all. I'm so happy that we have so many people watching us today. And it feels very nice that we are doing something good, that we are helping people out.
Yeah.
And also, it's not, I hope it's not a boring class kind of thing for all of you. So we have more people. Sonu says, hi, ma'am. Hello, Sonu. And Saurav says hello. Hi, Saurav. Hi, Meena. And Mani Kumar says good evening. Good evening. Priya Kumari, hello. There's one AK. Nice. He's just put in his short form, AK. Reminds me of RK. Okay. Hi, AK. And Kapil Ambure says hello, good evening. Hello, Kapil. Hi, Kavita. Hi, Saurav Kumar Dubey. And there's one Learnex Media, and he's asking what is today's topic. So today's topic is about idioms, how idioms were started, how they originated, and we'll share some of our favorite idioms. I have a few that I use often. I'll share those, and Arundhati has a few of her own as well. And Amit Shukla says hi. Saurav Kumar says great initiative, clapping. Thank you so much, Saurav. We love seeing comments like these. Kavita, hi ma'am. Hi Kavita. There's one Sakti from Chennai. Hi, very good to see you. Just Linder, hello. And many more topics coming. All right, so without wasting any more time, we will be talking about the topic of today. All right, I'm very excited because this is something that I have recently known. We've been using idioms for a long time, and we've been learning those for our exams, for our school papers, for everything. So, first of all, Arundhati, I will be telling a little definition about what is an idiom, and you
All
can
right.
share a little understanding of your own as well. Okay. So, an
Okay.
idiom is a phrase or probably an expression that typically presents a figurative or non-literal meaning attached to the phrase. It's not it's not a word-to-word thing that you're telling somebody. It has a deeper meaning, and so an idiom's figurative meaning is always, almost always, different from the literal meaning. What it is trying to say is different. It's never what the words are. Okay, and idioms are there in all the languages, of course. But make a guess, Arundhati. How many idioms do you think we have in our English language? Any idea?
Maybe 500 or maybe more than that.
Okay. Um, guys, please put in your comments and tell us how many you think, or you, because now I'll be telling the answer. I'll be revealing the answer, but I want to know, like Arundhati thought there are 500, and I want to know your thinking about it. I want to know what guesses you make. So tell me how many idioms you think we had in our language, in English language. But this is a very fun fact. And Arundhati, you can now tell this to all your followers as well, that English has alone, this English language alone has around 25,000 idiomatic expressions.
Wow, that's a
So
very big number.
huge number, right? And I don't know if we, like you said, 500. I don't know if you and I combinedly know 500 idioms. It
Yeah.
would be a lot, right? So there are in total 25,000 idioms in our language. So I'll be grateful if I know only 2,500 of them. That would be too much for me. But
Yeah.
yes, this is something. So any fact from your side, Arundhati? Any understanding?
I don't really have a fact of idioms, but I feel that idioms, they are really very fascinating. And if we use them in our sentences and in our daily conversations, it just makes the sentence sound so cool and so
Right,
amazing.
right, correct. So that's why I love using idioms. And there's one fun fact, another fun fact. So many of these idioms are very funny, right? Because we say funny things. If we come to know about the literal meaning. If we try to understand the literal meaning of it, it comes out to be very funny, but the actual meaning is different. So, but how these were originated was a different story. Okay, some of them actually had a literal meaning, not many, but some of them. So, for example, the phrase "spill the beans," you know, this is a very common idiom, and it
Yeah.
means to reveal a secret, right? And I have discussed this in my last live as well, when I was discussing about idioms and phrases. So we discussed "spill the beans" as well. So this one was first used in 1990. Okay. And it has been said to originate from an ancient method of voting. So earlier,
Oh.
people used to vote by depositing beans in jars. So whoever, like there could be a few jars, two, three jars. So the one could vote for you, one could vote for me, another one could vote for the third person. Okay. So whoever is voting for anybody will put, if they want to vote for Arundhati, they'll put a bean in your jar. Okay. So this was the method of voting. So if those beans would spell, like sorry, if those beans would spill, so those will reveal the result, right? The result will be revealed prematurely if those were spilled. So this came from that story. So if the
Oh.
beans were spilled, so the actual winner would be revealed almost before the revealing date, right? So the
Yeah.
premature revelation would occur. So this comes from that. So it is actually it used to be a literal thing, spilling the beans, right? But now it's not like that. We will not go on and put the beans in the jars for voting.
Yeah.
So it dates back to 1919. So it is understandable. But
Wow, that's a really great origin of an idiom.
yeah, see, so this is funny today, but it wasn't in 1990, correct?
Hmm,
So
yeah.
these date back centuries ago. So that's what. And there's one more, which was actually a figurative term. So you know this idiom "break a leg,"
Mm,
right?
yeah.
So do you want to tell our viewers the meaning of "break a leg"?
Yeah, so break a leg means you are wishing someone best of luck for something. For example, if my friend is going on the stage for a performance, so I can tell him, go on, break a leg. It's a way of saying best of luck.
Exactly, exactly. So, don't you find it funny? Like, if I'm wishing someone all the best, why would I tell them to break a leg? Right?
Yeah,
How
yeah.
ironic this is. But why it is used in this figurative sense is because when people wish someone luck, so the superstitious belief feels like that if they have wished someone luck, so something will turn around and things will not go as they were supposed to be. So it's a superstition
Oh,
not to wish people luck in direct words, so as the evil eye stays away and they say break a leg. So this was one. So you see the
okay.
difference. The first one was actually having the literal meaning, but this one is purely figurative. There's
Hmm.
nobody wants the person to break a leg. So
Yeah,
that's that. Yeah. So
yeah. No one would want to break their leg and get a fracture while performing.
right, right. So they wanted to maybe cast away any evil eye or anything that would
Yeah,
cause problem.
yeah.
Right. So do you have a few idioms that you like using, Arundhati?
Yeah, I have a few idioms that I frequently use in my conversations. And one of them would probably be a cold shoulder. Giving someone a cold shoulder means to give someone an unfriendly attitude, like intentionally ignoring them.
Right.
So I use that idiom a lot.
Okay, okay. Are you the person who gives cold shoulder to people, by the way? Just asking.
Probably no. I feel like my friends are the one who give me a
Oh
cold
no.
shoulder.
Oh no, that's so sad. All
Yeah,
right, but your true friends will never give you a cold shoulder. Remember that.
yeah, yeah.
Right. Okay. So, guys who are watching us, please put in your comments and tell us Has there ever been a person who gave you a cold shoulder, or were you in the situation of giving someone a cold shoulder? Because sometimes maybe it's needed. Maybe with someone, maybe we need to ignore a few people sometimes. So you can let us know in the comments. Also, tell us, how did you like the story of origin of these two idioms, spill the beans and break a leg? So you can tell us. And please keep on liking the video. Please subscribe to our channel. All right. So till then, I will be sharing one of my new favorite idioms, because I've shared my favorite idioms in the past sessions as well. So this one is new, and it is about, I will just tell you in once. Yeah, my screen. Yeah. So this one is push the boat out. So this one was new for me as well. So it means to do something special or extravagant. So, for example, last year was my 18th birthday. It wasn't, just an example. Last year was my 18th birthday. So my family pushed the boat out. So they did very extravagant and very much special arrangements for me, because it was my 18th birthday. So this is a new one, to push the boat out.
Okay, that's a really new one for me as well because I've never heard this idiom anywhere.
Right, right. So this one was new for me, and I liked it too. All right, Arundhati, your next video.
So my next idiom would be pigs might fly. It's like a way of saying, it's an ironic way of saying that there's no chance of a thing happening. So
Correct.
I can use it like, I think this time I'm going to be the topper of my class. And then someone else says, oh, for sure. And pigs might fly. It's like a
Ooh.
taunting way of saying
Right,
sarcasm.
right, right. Okay, this was good one. This was a good one. Yeah. All right. My next idiom would be on the fence. Do you know the meaning of this, Arundhati? On the fence.
No, I
Okay.
haven't heard this idiom.
Yeah, so this one is new for me too. So on the fence means to remain or be undecided. Anything that is, maybe you are confused between two options. So that's undecided. And an example for that would be that I am still on the fence about which job to choose. So I have an
Okay.
offer from probably three companies. So they all want to hire me, and I'm still on the fence. I'm still deciding, and it's undecided which one I would go for. So I'm
Yeah.
on the fence. So I'm still deciding. It's undecided.
Okay. I can use that idiom in my day-to-day life because I'm very unsure about the things that I have to do.
Okay, are you? All right.
Yeah.
So I'm the same, and I take a lot of time to decide. So guys, you can keep noting these down. You know, these are very fun idioms, very fun to use in your day-to-day conversations. Like, these are pretty simple things, like pigs might fly. So when you want to add on to something that is never gonna happen, and on the fence, so keep noting these down and keep using these, so that when you want to maybe brag about your knowledge, brag about your language, you can use those.
And people would think that we have such a great knowledge about English.
Yes, yes, correct. But if you still think you don't want to note these down, we will put these in the description post this live stream ends, so you can have a look over there and maybe copy from there. So don't worry. All right. I'll go on with my next one, and then Arundhati, because I'm very excited to share this one. So
Okay.
this is, I really find it very cute. So it means so the idiom is a bun in the oven. Any idea?
Maybe something special?
Um, could be. So the meaning for this is to be pregnant. So
Ooh.
you know how cute this is, a bun in the oven. So
Yeah.
if someone is pregnant, you can use this. So for example, have you heard that Sita has a bun in the oven? So it means Sita is pregnant. So that's one.
Okay.
Yeah, this
Wow,
one was
that's
new to
that's
me
a
too.
very interesting one.
Right, isn't it? All right. And any of your idioms are your favorites?
I would say be my guest. It's a very polite way to give permission to someone about something. For example, if someone asks me, can I borrow your pen? I can say, yeah, sure, be my guest. It's like giving permission to someone about something.
Correct. Yes, this is a good one. To be your guest, or you when you are allowing someone to do something, right? So if they want to borrow my car, let's say, then I can say yes, be my guest, take my car.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct. All right. So the other one that I would like to share is go down the flames. Any idea of what this means?
I'm not sure about that.
Okay, no worries. So go down the flames means to fail significantly, fail badly.
Ooh.
So we could use it in a sentence as the business went down the flames, maybe because they had zero sales, because they had a huge debt. So that is what it means to go down the flames. We destroyed,
Okay.
I would say.
Hmm. That's a nice one.
Yeah, correct. All right. Next idiom, please, Arundhati.
Yeah, it's being up to someone's neck. For example, I can say, I'm up to my neck. So, do you have any guess that what does it mean?
Being up to my neck. No, this is a new to me. I don't know.
It means to be very busy, like super
Okay.
busy. I can say, if someone asks me to help them, so I can say, I'm really sorry, I cannot help you because I'm up to my neck with work.
Okay, yeah, this is a good one too. So, and in today's time when all of us have so much to do, so it could be used as well. So,
Yeah.
our viewers, this is for our viewers. You can please put in comments and tell us, how would you use this to be up to my neck? What is it that you do that keeps you so occupied that you would use this? So please post it in the comments so we also know that what keeps you occupied and what keeps you busy. All right. So
Yeah.
so this one, remember, you mentioned neck. So there's another one that is about our body parts. So it is to cost an arm and a leg. I
Yeah,
love this
that one. Yeah,
one.
it's very nice idiom. We can
Right?
use this anywhere, and it's sort of a fun idiom, I would say.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Imagine something costing an arm and a leg. We can
Yeah,
only
that would be
imagine,
funny.
right? Yeah. So this one means very expensive. If I want to buy a villa near, I don't know, near a beach, so that would cost me an arm and a leg. So something that is very expensive. So you can also use it in a sentence like, those tickets costed me an arm and a leg. So probably you were going to the concert of your favorite superstar. So those could be something very expensive, right?
Yeah,
So that's one, cost an arm and leg. Arundhati, has
yeah.
something ever costed you an arm or like, although you're too young for that, but anything?
I once looked up the concert tickets to one of my favorite singers, and it was, I think, $200, near about
Okay.
14,000 rupees in
Oh.
Indian currency. And I felt that it costs an arm and a leg.
Yeah, correct. That would definitely cost us an arm and a leg. Okay, so Chandan has used this idiom. I am up to my neck this weekend with the assignments. Very good, Chandan. This is really the appropriate use.
Yeah.
And Bhavya has also used it, and she says, I would not be able to attend the party today because I am up to my neck. Yes, correct, Bhavya. But mostly when you are using this, give a reason to, right? How, what is occupying you, and what has kept you up to your neck. So that would be one. And there is so much on my plate. Correct. That's also the same meaning. Some to be having so much on your plate, and that means the same of being up to your neck. That means very busy.
Hmm.
Correct. All right. Arundhati, you can go on with your next idiom if you have.
Okay. So I have this very interesting type of idiom, which is it's very easy to understand. It's backseat driver. It means a passenger in a vehicle who keeps giving the driver advice on how to drive the car and what to do. And the driver didn't even ask for that advice. I find it
Yeah.
really funny. And as a sentence, I can use that my brother is such a backseat driver. He annoys us a lot.
Right, right. So mostly when we are learning a vehicle, so it happens with us all the time. Once we are learning, we need the instructions. But when we are done learning, we know how to ride this or drive this. We don't need instructions, right? But then there
Yeah.
will be people who will be constantly telling you, okay, this not do, don't do this,
Hmm.
take a left, take a right, and slow down, speed up, whatever. So yeah, so that's unasked
Yeah.
suggestions, not required at all. Yes, backseat driver was it?
Yeah. Backseat driver.
This is a good one too. Backseat driver to be constantly telling people when they're not even asking for any
Yeah.
instructions. Correct, correct. Good one. All right. So I have another one too. So it is a dog's dinner. Have you ever
Okay.
heard about it? A dog's dinner?
No, I
Yeah,
haven't.
I've also recently heard about it, and it was in a conversation that I was listening to two people talking, and one said it was a dog's dinner, and suddenly I was intrigued. Okay, what does it mean? So it is a messy, badly organized situation or a piece of work. So,
Okay.
and this actually makes sense, because I have a pet, and when they eat, so they just spill things around. They will, they don't eat using a fork and a spoon like us, right?
Yeah.
So, they just do whatever they like. So, it sometimes becomes messy and it is unorganized mostly. So, that's what it means, a dog's dinner. And for example,
Okay.
you can say, this contract is a real dog's dinner, maybe because the information is not clearly mentioned, maybe because they might fool you because they might be doing something wrong.
Hmm.
So that's one, a dog's dinner.
All right. That's a really nice one. And it makes a lot of sense.
Right. Yes, a dog's dinner. So sometimes, you can understand, you can make a guess by reading it. But I would suggest people, all our viewers, to never use an idiom to which you don't know the meaning of, because you will not. You can say something absolutely opposite to what you were trying to
Yeah.
say, because only because it sounded fancy you used it. So I would request all of our viewers to only use the idiom when you know the meaning to it.
Yeah. And if we just use an idiom, and we don't know its meaning, and we just use it in the wrong place, then the other person might think that we have very less knowledge about English.
Correct? Yes.
And that would be an embarrassing situation.
Right, right. So, and we don't want that to happen. So, yes. All right. So, Arundhati, go on with your next idiom.
Okay, so I have this next idiom. It's a walk in the park. It's something that is very easy. It's being compared to a walk in the park. It's very pleasant and easy and relaxing to do. Just like in the same way, its meaning is also like that. Easy, very easy. I can say that the project that I'm working on is a walk in the park compared to my other projects.
Correct. And it also reminds me of a cakewalk. Is
Yeah,
that holds a similar meaning, right?
yeah, I think it also means something that is very easy.
Right. So a cakewalk, a walk in the park. So they have just said that the walking is easy. And that's not true for lazy people. But
Yeah.
okay. All right. Okay. So I have the last one, and I know you will have so many more interesting idioms. But this one, it just I love speaking this. So this one is, it takes two to tango. So
Okay, yeah.
it takes two to tango. So it means both people are responsible. So in any case, for example, you may think it's all my fault, but it's two to tango. So maybe me and my sister, both of us, did something mischievous, and probably okay, I'll go extreme. We both threw our TV out from the balcony. Okay.
Oh,
TVs are heavy, and my sister can't do it alone because she is young. Okay, so two of us did that. So both of us are responsible for breaking the TV. So it takes two to tango, and both of us are responsible.
yeah, that's a very bad thing to do. To just throw out your TV. It's just so much loss of money and energy.
I know. It's just thankfully it's just an example, and I've never done that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
If
I've seen
I
videos of kids breaking TVs, so it just occurred to me to use this example.
it was just there in the back of your mind and it
Yeah,
just came out right now.
right, right. So yeah, it takes two to tango. So guys, please use this one. Please use this one again. It takes two to tango in the comments. I really want to know how you guys use it, and how creatively it could be used maybe. So yeah, it takes two to tango. Arundhati, can you also get one?
It takes two to tango. Okay, so I'm here in an argument with, let's take, I'm here in an argument with my brother, and we're just both arguing because we did a mischief, and I was the one who suggested that thing, and he agreed on that. So I can say that it takes two to tango. You also agreed on my plan. That's why we did that. So in that case, I can use it.
Yes, yes, exactly correct. All right. So you go on with your other idiom, please, Arundhati.
Okay, so my next one is to bite the bullet. It means to force yourself to do something difficult, as difficult as biting a bullet. It's just a funny one that I really like. And it means to do something that is very difficult, and you're just forcing yourself to do that. I can say that I hate going to the dentist, but I just have to bite the bullet. I don't have any choice.
Correct, very correct. So, anything. So, many of our learners also feel that learning English is like biting a bullet. But
Yeah.
it is not, guys. Look at us, how we have learned, how we have improved, and how many of our learners have. So, learning English is not as similar to biting a bullet. So, it's easy. It's not very difficult.
Yeah.
Correct, correct. Also, Bhavya Ranjana has used one. It's raining cats and dogs. It's an idiomatic phrase as well. And this means for the people, Bhavya knows the meaning, of course, and for the people who don't know the meaning, it means uh, to rain heavily. So if it is raining very heavily outside, so you can say it's raining cats and dogs. Although it's very funny if you imagine that cats and dogs are raining down from the sky. It's really funny. But yes, it means to rain heavily.
And the first time that I heard this idiom, I seriously thought that it was actually raining cats and dogs. And I just went on
Similar.
Google and searched that is there any natural phenomenon where it rains cats and dogs?
Yeah, same happened with me as well. We were told this in our school, and all of us were very surprised. But then our teacher told us it doesn't mean that cats and dogs are actually raining down. All right. So Bhavya says beat around the bush. Yes. So this is also a very commonly used idiom. Arundhati, do you want to explain this one? Beat around the bush?
Yeah, so it means to not talk on the exact point. You're just talking about something else. You're just talking vaguely, and you don't want to talk about the actual topic. For example, if I confronted someone about a mistake they did, so they can just beat around the bush and just try to talk about something else and change the topic. So it's used like that.
True. All right. Arundhati, there's one person praising you, and she's Tia Kumar. Uh, they're saying, Arundhati, how can you talk so easily? Give tips. Do you want to give some tips?
Maybe I can. I feel that if you want to improve your fluency in English, then you have to focus mainly on two things, that is, having consistency in practicing English And second is practicing with your full heart and just practicing. So if we usually don't have an atmosphere to talk in English with other people, because in India we usually speak in Hindi and other languages, and when we speak in English, people sometimes judge us and we get a little shy and lose our confidence. So I feel that we have to change that problem, and we have to set a timetable, learn little by little. I know it's not an overnight journey, and you have to do it very gradually. And if you allot a particular time in your timetable and practice daily and maintain that consistency, so I feel that you can get a fluency in speaking spoken English.
Very well answered, Arundhati. I hope Tia Kumar got the answer that they were looking for. So, yes, consistency is the key. And learning English is not like biting a bullet, I would say. And it's
Yeah.
pretty easy. And it's just that it's just another language. The way you learned your mother tongue, you can simply learn English. It's just as simple as that.
Yeah.
And Let's Converse is here, and she says, "Hey, Aru and Raunak, hello. Very good to see you. And I hope you were watching and you were liking our session. Okay. Arundhati, do you have any more idioms to share with our audience today?
I have one last idiom that I want to share with the audience. It's by the skin of one's teeth. It means by a very narrow margin. For example, I can say I caught the last bus to to Delhi by the skin of my teeth. It means I caught it just by a very narrow gap. I was about to lose that
Yeah.
bus, but I just caught it at the last moment.
Yes, this is a good one. And this is a new one too. So it was by the skin of one's teeth, right?
Yeah.
That's what it is? Okay. All right. So can we use this one, and as it means by a very narrow margin, that I passed the test by the skin of my teeth because I only passed with 1 or 2 extra marks.
Yeah,
So
we can use it like that, and it's
yeah,
really helpful in our daily conversations, because we
right,
use
right.
this thing a lot, that I just did that by a very narrow gap, by a very narrow margin. We use this a lot.
Right, right. Actually, all of these idioms that we have discussed today are very useful for our day-to-day conversations. So we can use them all right. So there's Vinay Kumar Yadav, and he says, "Nice conversation, and you are doing great." Thank you so much, Vinay, for being here, and thank you so much for appreciating. We really love when we read comments like these, and it
Yeah.
motivates us that okay, we are doing something correct, and we are doing something nice that people are liking. So everybody watching, please subscribe to our channel. Please like this video. And there are only 36 likes I see. Please like us and if you like this session, so you can please put a thumbs up over here as well and share our video so that your friends may also see it and everybody may benefit through this. All right, Arundhati, can you now tell us a little bit about your YouTube channel as well? Because I know you have one.
Yeah, I do have a YouTube channel, and I started it a few years ago in 2020, actually.
Okay.
And at that time, I wanted to learn English, and I didn't have any companion to speak with. So I just decided to go on YouTube and try to find some English videos or English tutorials, not tutorials, English videos where they teach grammar and all these things. So I used to do that, and I also used to post some content like that on my channel. But then I stopped for a little while, and then again in August 2021, I came across the platform of Clappingo, and I joined. I took a subscription of Clappingo, and I started uploading those conversational videos on YouTube. And I felt that if I'm if I'm just posting these videos, it's increasing my confidence. So that's why I started it. And my channel name is 11 Arundhati Roktima, Arundhati It's 11 Arundhati Roktima.
We'll be adding these details in our description as well so that everybody can go on and see and have a look at your channel as well and how well you are doing all these conversations and how well you're uploading these videos. All right. So it was really nice talking to you, Arundhati, today, and we learned, both of us learned something, some new things, and these new idioms, and we helped our viewers also. And Madhvi is using our idiom and says, "Break the leg." Thank you so much, and I hope that's meant for you, Arundhati, that she wants you to break the leg because
Thank
you are
you.
doing something really amazing. All right. Thank you so much, Madhavi. And Tia says thank you. So we have answered her queries.
Yeah.
And Chandan, good to see you both. Good to see both of you, and very good to see you as well, Chandan. All right. So now we will see you on the next Friday with some great content, with something new to learn. Still then, you can keep commenting on this video after the live ends so that we know what all you want to learn, what all you want us to discuss in our live streams. All right then. Now we can say our goodbyes and have a good week and a good weekend too. So it's Saturday and Sunday tomorrow. Enjoy, everybody, and keep learning and keep watching our videos. Bye bye.
Bye bye.